Okay, let's try this problem. It's all about a necklace. And we'll just go through it here. They say there's little cylinders and little spheres. They give us the volume. That's the volume of a cylinder. That's the volume of a sphere. There's the surface area of a cylinder and the surface area of a sphere. There's 10 of these spheres and 10 of these cylinders. And now, if the volume of a cylinder was 6 cubic centimeters, could you write h in terms of r? Well, all you do is go up here. There's the volume of a cylinder. And instead of v, you put in 6. And then you want to get h by itself, so you divide by that. And that's what you do. Instead of v, you put a 6. Then divide by pi r squared. And then there's h in terms of r. Yeah, and 6 and pi, which are constants. Let's try the next one. Show that the total surface area of the painted surfaces is equal to this thing right here, 60 pi r squared plus 120 pi r. You're supposed to show that it's equal to that. I didn't mean to take it out. Now, how did we do all this? Well, you just go, okay, there's the two things for surface area. There's the cylinder, one cylinder, there's one sphere. One cylinder, pi r squared. Cylinders, the cylinders are 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. That's one cylinder there. There's one sphere, the surface area of one sphere at pi r squared. But there's 10 of them. So you just add these together, you get 6 pi r squared, multiply it by 20, you get that. Now it's time to use this h as 6 over pi r squared. Instead of h, you put in 6 over pi r squared, and something good happens, because 6 times 20 gives you that 120 you need. And pi divided by pi cancels. R over r squared is r, and you've got the answer. Okay, let's take a look at the last question. Find a value of r so that the least amount of paint will be used, a minimum. So all you've got to do is take this function in terms of r right there and take its derivative and make it equal 0. So take the derivative and you just do it. 2 times 60, that's 120 pi r. And then you go, this is r to the minus 1. When you multiply it, it gives you minus 120. You subtract 1 from the minus 1, minus 2. That's really 120 over r squared. You make it equal 0 and you solve. We multiply everything by r squared. We get 120 pi r cubed minus 120. We divide by 120 pi. 120 pi. And you put this just in your calculator. Take the cubed root of this in your calculator. 120 over 120 pi. That's really just 1 over pi, I think. I'm not sure. This came from a memo. It's kind of strange. But just put that in your calculator and you should get 0.68. 0.68 is an answer. Oh, that is right. See, like the cubed root. You got to take the cubed root, and they wrote it as pi to the 1/3, so they are right. That is right. Okay, there you go.